The complexity of creature animation has posed a big challenge across the global filmscape. Why that is because it's a really tricky and complex task. Bringing creatures to life is not an easy job. And today, the guest that we're meeting in the Meet the Makers episode is a senior creature animator. He's worked across many VFX studios like ILM, Framestore and many more. Today we're going to speak to him about the craft of creature animation and how he goes about his process, how he conducts workshops across the world and teaches many students as to how to breathe life in the creatures that we've not hitherto seen in the world. So we're going to talk to him a lot about his own journey as well as how he became the creature animator. Let's welcome today's guest, Dhanu Muddikuppam, who's a senior animator. Why today's episode is going to be special is because he is joining us over a web chat, and he's all the way from London, so it's going to be not a typical Meet the Maker session. So I hope you enjoy it.
Hey Pat.
Hey, hi Dhanu.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Sweet man, good, not bad. How's things?
Things are pretty good. I mean, it's pretty cold in Mumbai these days. So.
Oh, is it?
But not as, of course, not as cold as it is in the part of the world that you are in. So, but yeah.
It's for us it's miserable actually. It's like what, 4 o'clock and it's already like today has been actually good today, but generally supposed to be like dark by 3:30, 4 o'clock. But yeah, today we are lucky.
Anyways, I had a few questions in mind with regards to the kind of work you do. I glimpsed upon many of your students' works before I even came across yours.
Right.
I understand that you conduct workshops where you impart knowledge about creature animation, and a lot of students on LinkedIn keep posting whatever they've drawn or whatever they've made in terms of animals, lions, tigers, giraffes, whatnot. So and then I found them particularly impressive. I see that you've been associated with the VFX industry for over a decade now. Is it, how long is it?
Overall, I have experience with overall industry like almost 16 years, but with the VFX almost like 8 to 9 years now. I was in TV series, games. Yeah, I came to UK and I thought like, I can go to VFX movies, but even I had an offer, I couldn't go because of my visa and stuff. So I had to come here and do my time for 5 years, get my permanent visa, and now I'm British citizen right now because I got the passport so that I can travel around the world quite easily. These days, they would actually sponsor you for 3 months also. So it just boils down to only your work. So you got to push your work. That's what I tell my guys, just don't do any demo reels. Just do something which actually reflects your skills. Like, this is what I am today. And you can actually see in my work, You don't speak generally in this industry. Your work has to speak for yourself.
Your work has to speak for yourself.
That actually brings you to the building. That goes first into the building and then it invites you to the building. Rather, other way around like normal regular interviews,
You've not only made a name for yourself, but also helped other students and budding artists to establish their own careers in other parts of the world and also where you are based.
I was teaching privately and then went to student work. And after that, everybody else was joined. As soon as I started this, the first reel went out. There's a first group of people who joined. They got job in abroad quite easily with their work. Just one work. It went really viral. And he studied like 3 months under me. And that's the main example of saying if these days with the social media, your work can reach millions.
Correct.
So as supervisors, so as anime directors, so as recruiters, everybody can watch your work. When he finished his workshop in 3 months with me and I posted his stuff on LinkedIn, it went really viral in Twitter and LinkedIn, and he got a call from Canada, New Zealand, and he got a call from London. And the guy who joined with me, he didn't even think that he would actually work with me in London. Now he's in London now.
Okay, he's working in London, and you're also based in the UK. And are you in the same part of UK in London, or you're in London also?
Like we both drink together in the pub every day. Every 2 weeks, once he would till day he says that, sir, I never thought I would actually drink with you in the pub.
End up here.
And maybe I was thinking I would get a job in somewhere in a big studio in India, but not actually so far here. Like I said, these days visas are really easy. With the social media, you can reach billions. literally
Correct.
billions with your work. So end
Yeah.
of the day, it boils down to your work. If you can
And it's a
develop
very
that attitude-
important nugget of insight that you gave, that you don't have to chase after the job and fame and all the peripheries that come along with it, but always pigeonhole your way into your a piece of work that you have to focus on, and then everything will follow according to you. You used to do VFX before, or you've always been doing the same thing?
No, I was in games. I was in TV series from the beginning of my career, but I always wanted to work with the big movies. Like I said, I was stuck with my visa. As soon as I get my visa, like the next week I was in, but it was not so easy though. Like any animator cannot just jump in, you know, especially if they have the requirements like, oh, you're a gaming animator, or you are a TV series animator, oh, you are a, you know, so they have these labels. So end of the day, like if you have really good work, so they can allow you, like, you know, get your job easily in VFX in their studios. But my gaming deal didn't get me anywhere. It was like I keep getting rejections. I'm like, okay, now this is the time for me to rethink. I tried like 2-3 times. It's saying rejection. That means anyway, I got like 1 year time for my visa. So I'm like, you know what? I need to take a step back. I need to rethink to showcase my skills because I'm not going anywhere, you know. So that actually allowed me to rebuild my reel from the scratch. So I used to, like, you know, wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, work till like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then go to work, come back at 6 o'clock, work again till 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, spend 2 hours with my wife. Thanks to my wife, she didn't divorce me within that time, that 1 year, because no social life for us. So I need to reinvent myself that 1 year, and I did my reel for like 1 year, and then I showed my last shot. I was actually getting a comments from my only 1 or 2 friends got actually job from games to VFX. It's very hard actually. So I sent him my work, like, you know, hey man, what do you think about this work? Like, I'm just doing this one. So he was actually watching in lunchtime, and animation supervisor was passing by the biggest studio, you know, in London, Framestore. He saw that, and I'm like, who is this guy, man? Like, you know, he's my friend. He's working on the show. What do you think? Like, this guy's really good, man. Ask him if he's free for interview. Like, yeah, man. He just texted me there. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm okay for interview. Like, you know. So I came in Monday interview. 2 weeks after, like, you know, I got interview. I went there. They were like, are you available? Yeah, I'm damn available. Like, why not? You know. But give me like 1 week. I need to still get my visa. Then I'm okay. Like, yeah, take 2 weeks. As soon as I got my visa, I got in the Framestore. So that's where I started my journey. You know, VFX. Since I had a strong reel with me, I was able to pick up the best show in the town by that time. Like, you know, we were doing Guardians of Galaxy, and then they put me on some other, I think Jungle Book, the other Jungle Book, Mowgli. Yeah. So, but there was like, it had like so many.
The John Favreau one, the John Favreau's Jungle.
No, the previous, the other one, Andy Serkis one.
The Andy Serkis one would be the
one this release came now in Netflix. You know, it's been on hold for like years. It's been jinxed.
Yes. It had the performance capture technology.
Yeah. So I was there with Andy Serkis on the shooting when we are actually doing the previous. But I didn't really enjoy it. So that
as you said, they don't see the person but the work he does, and that's what actually made them readily accept.
And within a week, I got a job in ILM. I had chance to work with Avengers. I'm like, and there are so many people been trying to get into ILM for longer, but I got in so easily because of the work I have done. There's one small sequence with the Hulk and T-Rex fight. That short band has been saving my ass in the industry from past 9 years right now. It went really viral, and it had like some millions of views on YouTube. I don't know whether you have seen it or not, but I can share you the link afterwards.
No, for the unversed, for the ones who don't know, Framestore, MPC, ILM, these are biggest VFX companies which have churned out such groundbreaking work. We've seen Framestore had recently done Mary Poppins and Witcher recently, and then ILM of course has been there for ever since VFX started in the world.
ILM is one of the top companies. Seriously.
Top companies, yeah. And then MPC itself.
ILM, I think I came back again to MPC. I finished the Avengers there, and they were like messaging, like, you know, I messaged MPC saying, man, I'm free right now because I just finished the contract with ILM. Like, they're like, yeah, come and join. Like, I haven't even got offer letter. Don't worry, you'll get offer letter, because I have worked closely with my animation supervisor. She's like, no, we need you. Come back, you know. So I just went there. I had an offer letter on the day morning, like, you know, you can come into the building. It's fine. Like, I just went there. I got my offer letter. I showed them. I went to MPC, and after that, Jungle Book I was there for like 1.5 years on Jungle Book. We just loved the whole show. You see the elephants, it's my sequence, and this is towards the end of the Sher Khan final battle. The Sher Khan on the
And this is which Jungle Book we are talking about?
John Favreau's Jungle Book.
John Favreau's Jungle Book.
I had a really great time, man, on that one. I got to say, like, that's where I found myself. I'm really happy with animals.
Final output.
I love them, and then I kind of started falling in love with them. This is the work which has been saving my ass.
I saw it. I glimpsed through it. The Hulk one, right?
Yeah.
And this is in the movie. Also?
No, it's my personal work. Yeah, acting on the Baloo was one of the challenging stuff. You need to put the Bill Murray in there. You need to put the animal behaviors in there, and you got to put the John Favreau's expressions and his acting as well. It was challenging. That's what, right? You need to push yourself to the uncharted territories. Then only you will discover your real you.
Correct. You were able to also kind of put the expressions on the animals at the same time.
Yes.
Right? So you had to do a fair bit of work on making them emote those expressions, emote those feelings, and that should reflect on the face. So did that take a lot of hard work for you to?
Yeah, it's that's the thing. Like, you got to first keep the humanistic behaviors of the animalistic behaviors, like try to get their body mechanics done. Looks like a real cat, a big really heavy cat or a bird, and then we need to bring on the acting on top of it as a layer. So it's not just like one thing, and again you need to kind of follow the feedback from everybody, all the director, lead, soup. So they're like too many cooks. You need to make every level happy, and then it's gonna make really great output on the in the movie and stuff. But yeah, I will show you a bit of a short breakdown if you like it. There was this sequence I did on Fantastic Beasts.
Okay, this hippogriff is your creature. You've done this work.
Yeah, I did this.
And then you took the reference of a real bird, which was like a hawk or
yeah,
an eagle.
We kind of followed like a big owl and like eagles and mainly osprey. Osprey was the main closest creature for the bird, like wing flaps and look, all these. When you're working with the director. So they kind of explains you this. So this is what we are looking like. For this bird especially, we got like Thunderbird 6 wings. Especially the front body is flying on part of this wing. The second middle one is actually balanced from the second wings. The third tail is actually balanced from the third wings, So it has to be like, work like a proper serpentine-ish, birdish, like all like, sort of. So this kind of explanation we roughly get from the VFX directors to VFX Soup, and Soup will explain to animation supervisor, and that's where we come in. Like he would explain like this is the idea, try something like this, and if we have some sort of freedom sometimes.
So you do have liberties as to how you can still put in your creativity or additions to it and see if that looks better or if that adds on to the character, and then maybe if they can approve of it later once you put the final output out.
Yeah, this would actually work, and again based on which kind of, like, if you're really junior, they might not listen to you. If you're already like proven in the industry, then you have showed really great work. And they would actually say, like, what, I'll give you freedom, let's do this one and see how it looks.
Well, since this video was so long and so full of insights and magic that we could not pack this into a 10-minute video, we're going to have a continuation video posted over the course of the month. So stay tuned, and we really hope that you enjoy this video as much as we did. And projects that were depicted, I hope that they also help the viewers as much as they helped us. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let us know as to what sort of questions that you'd like for us to ask, and share this video with your friends, and we hope that you find this video knowledgeable and insightful.